Hi everyone, I'm going to talk about my lesson plan focus on story sequencing. So the lesson plan I come up is based on Taylor's ILI result, which is so that he need support in reading comprehension and his vocabulary. So currently he is working on his vocabulary inventory by creating his own word list. So every time when he read a book, he have some unknown words, he will write it down and the teacher will go over with him. So, and then we will send it home. So bi-weekly, his parent can review all the work list with him. So he get more and more vocabulary. So that's why based on the ILI result, I feel that the reading vocabulary is very important, even though for the rest of the class. So I want to use story sequencing to help them to learn how to mark down the notes when we are reading the book. So the story will based on using this book, The Ugly Duckling. So I will read the story to the class before helping them to learn how to use the story sequencing. So I read this book, but I also notice it if I just read it to the class, they may lose focus. So I want to use a way to inspire everyone to really engage in the story. So before I start the story, I will teach them to use the hand to make the ugly duckling. So it's like the ugly duckling in the book. So during the story time, they all will use this ugly duckling. So it will help them to more engage into the story. So for example, I'm going to read a couple pages of it to show how I engage them. So when I read the book, I'll tell them the title is called The Ugly Duckling. So they have a idea in mind that, oh, the story is about a duck that is look very not pretty, it's maybe ugly. So let's see why they will think it's ugly. So I will start by reading it. So it says, once upon a time, 4 ducklings were born. Crack, 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 crack. 3 of the ducklings were yellow and cute. 1 was ugly and gray. Sorry, it's gray and ugly. So I would then, me and the student will start to use the hand. Duckling, okay? The ugly duckling. He is gray color. Go away, said the cute ducklings. You are ugly. See, the yellow duck say, oh, you go away because you're ugly. So the duckling goes away. So the ugly duckling went away. Swim and swim. He was really sad. So by using the hand to engage them, they can more involved in the story. And by using the motions, they know, oh, the duckling is sad. And the duckling swim away. They meet the different birds. The birds reject him, and then he feels sad. So it helps children in my class that has visually impaired, because he can use his emotions to help him to get into the story, because sometimes he may not see the picture clearly, but by using his hand he's more engaged. And also for the the children that with the language delay, the speech delay, by using their hand as motion, they're more, they're engaged, even though they're not saying how they feel. But by reading the story with me and using the hand, they know, oh, when the duckling is sad, the hand will bend down, and it's like, oh, they're really sad, and swim away. So it helps them to more focus in the story, because they are participating in it, not only listening it. So after I read the story, then I will teach my students how to create the notes to help them to do the story sequencing. So when I help them to drop down the note, I will use a way that I learned in the class, which is think aloud. So I will think aloud with them before I mark down the notes. So I'll be saying, oh, so right now we are going to create notes for the story. So I'm going to think. I'll think that was the most important part of the book. So the first thing I will drop down is, let's see, the duckling was born. So the first part is the duckling is hatched from the egg and he's gray color and ugly. So the first thing in my mind I will drop down for the duckling is he is born. He is ugly and gray color. And then the yellow ducks reject him and he got sad. So this is the first part. Then the second part is, let's think about what we read in the story. The duckling, he swim, and he meet the bluebirds. Oh, but the bluebird rejected him. He is sad, and he ran away. So this is the second note. And then he meets some paintbirds, but the paintbird rejected him. So he's sad, and he swim away. And then it comes to the fourth note, which is he is so sad. He cried and cried, but he changed and he grew at the same time. So I'll mark that down. And then at last, he changed and he met some white bird. He think they were very pretty. So he asked, can we stay? Yeah, can I stay? Sorry. Can I stay? The white bird says, yes, you are welcome to stay with us. So the ugly duckling turned to a very pretty white color swan. So I marked that the ugly duckling turned into a white color swan. He met the white birds later and they live together happily after. So this is the way I help my students to know how to jot down notes by using think aloud. So I have more detail in my lesson plan. So if you want to learn more about it, you're welcome to look at my lesson plan. Thank you.